Hello.
Hello.
And happy Halloween. It's officially Halloween. I mean, I know it's always technically Halloween for us, but it's like extra Halloween. Look, we have the Halloween set. There's so many pumpkins. There's skeletons everywhere. I mean, the skeletons are kind of always here, but now they're extra everywhere. Oh, happy Halloween. Yes, it is officially the best time of year. There are pumpkins everywhere. McDonald's have adorably spooky squishmallows, and everything is just that little bit spookier. So in keeping with the theme of spooky season, we are here today with a Haunted Homeware review from Killstar. The kind people over at Killstar sent us some of their Haunted Homeware items to review, and we are going to be unboxing them and discussing them with you today. Also, technically part of the review but isn't homeware, our jumpers are also from Killstar, and aren't they so cute? Like look, we're like spooky matching time.
We wanted to get matching Halloween sweaters for a long time now.
The dream has finally come true. We have our matching spooky Halloweeny jumpers. These are the pumpkin patch sweaters. I got mine in a size large, I think, and you're wearing like a size medium. They're like already oversized, and the fact that they're called pumpkin patch sweaters is even better because I literally wore mine to the pumpkin patch. It did entirely suit the vibe of the entire experience. I'm in love with this. I've been wearing it pretty much every opportunity I've got. They're not too heavy, but they're also not really light. I was afraid that they were going to be like way too light and I'd need to like layer up for them, but it actually kept me pretty warm, and I think I literally wore just this with like a t-shirt underneath it at the pumpkin patch, and it was cold at the pumpkin patch, and I just wore this and a t-shirt and I was all good.
And now you're just wearing this.
And now I'm just wearing this. Yeah, super oversized, baggy fit. They are really nice, long, super cozy, comfy. In love with the pumpkin patch sweaters, so thank you, Killstar. But now homeware review. Oh, homeware review. Yes, homeware review. Haunted homeware review. First point to be made, and it's a dumb one, and it doesn't really factor into that much, but just absolutely in love with the like aesthetic of the packaging, right? Isn't it like so cute? I love the logo, the bats, everything. I love the font. I love that they're all like aesthetic black boxes.
Yeah, straight when we seen them I was like, we need to show this in the video.
They're just like so aesthetic, and I love stuff like that. I know it's dumb and it's kind of like unnecessary and doesn't really make a difference to the user experience of like the actual items.
I don't agree. I'm like, packaging is everything.
Yeah, and whenever I get something and like straight off the bat it is aesthetic down to a T. I'm not saying it has to be like Goth aesthetic down to the T. Anything like, you know, any sort of thing. Like if you get something that's like pink and it comes in like cute pink packaging and stuff, you know, like it makes a big difference to kind of the excitement when you're getting it. Dumb side point, okay, but all the boxes are so aesthetically pleasing. So it just, when we opened the box, we were like, oh, Lynn literally said to me, oh my god, like I love all the boxes. We should just do a video about the box.
No, I didn't say that.
She wanted a box review.
Let me know. Would you watch?
Would you watch a box review? Because we got a few of them, right? I think this one wins. This is the favorite, and a close second place goes to this one. I don't know why I like this one so much. I think it's just because
it reminds me of the record.
Yeah, vinyl. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It like literally looks like a vinyl case, and I'm like,
like a record thingy. I'm just so young. I just don't know what it's called. I never seen
record
it.
Is way older language. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Anyone under the age of 21, tell me whether you would call that a record or a vinyl. And if you have no idea what a record is, ask your grandparents. I'm sure they'll help you out.
Well, what can I say? I'm a vampire, you know. I've been around a long time.
Sonny boy, can you put on one of my Halloween records?
I never said the word vinyl in my life.
Okay, where do you want to start with the homeware review?
I think we should start with the item that we like the most first.
Okay, picking our favorite items first, and we'll start with those. Out of the homeware items, what was my favorite item was this. Look at him. Look at my boy.
What's his name?
His name is Boo. Say hello to Boo. He is the new member of the household, and we all love him very much. So I've needed a new mug for a stupid amount of time. The mug I was drinking out of was borderline disgusting and dangerous because it had like chipped all around the top, like where I was drinking from. But I'm really specific.
I was gonna say
mugs.
I kept buying you mugs, but you're like, this is not the one.
This is not the one. I'm very specific about mugs, and I'm a big mug boy. I like big mugs. I don't know how anybody drinks from normal sized cups or mugs. Why are you drinking baby beverages? If I had a normal sized mug and I made a cup of tea tea in it. I would drink it in 2 sups and that would be it. So I always need a big mug. And honestly, when I ordered this, I didn't even realize that this was as
Seeing
big.
that big.
It's pretty.
When you look in, it's weird. It's like a TARDIS or something. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see it's pretty wide. And then when you look in, it's like, I mean, you get
bigger when you look on the
you
inside.
get a bowl of soup in there, realistically. But yeah, I always need like a big mug because I drink massive cups of tea and I only like aesthetic mugs. I can't drink out of like a non-aesthetic mug. So I've been struggling for so long to find a new mug. And then Boo came into our lives and now I'm just so happy. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. I will say that, which doesn't bother me.
It's for you. It's not for me.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. It might bother other people. For me, it's just a sign of like the quality of it, that it's not like a real like cheap mug. So absolutely in love with this. This is a 10 out of 10. Boo is the best. I love his face. I love his size. He's very aesthetic. I love the shape. 10 out of 10. Favorite thing we got. Definitely worthwhile. 100% love him forever. Do you love him? How could you not love him? Love him. Love him. Love him. So what was your favorite item?
Funny enough, my favorite item was also my mug. You can see, I feel like you can just tell that this matches me perfectly the way Conor's does. I'm like, this is clearly mine and that's yours. But unlike you, I have a collection of mugs and I use a different mug like every day. It's my excitement in the day. What mug am I going to use for my tea? And for different teas, I use different mugs. And I drink a lot of different teas. So it's very important for me to have many mugs.
It's a problem. It's a real problem.
It's definitely not a problem.
It's so weird. There are 3 cabinets. There's mugs everywhere.
Well, I also changed them from the time of the year.
Yeah.
And, like,
she has
summer ones.
Who has a seasonal mug collection? She has a seasonal mug. Okay, comment down below if you have a seasonal mug collection. And I don't mean if at Halloween you drink from like a Halloween mug, and if at Christmas you might occasionally have a Christmas mug. Lynn has like 5 different mugs for every different occasion.
Yes, but this is definitely my favorite one because of the lid. And this is because I always forget that I make tea. So this has been amazing because I keep feeling like, oh, I forgot my tea, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's still hot. This is amazing. This is something that I've actually started to do in the past couple of months. I've started to just like put stuff over my cup, which is not great. I've been putting like
a book or something,
books, whatever, anything random, because if I don't have time to really drink it, I don't have time to go and make some, and then I just put the cup over it, and that has been working, but it's not a great thing to be doing. It's not good for your books and stuff like that. So this has been amazing, like so good. It's just the perfect size for me as well. Like I do have a giant green tea in the morning, but then my drinks get smaller throughout the day, so this works. I just like it. I just think it looks really aesthetic as well for Halloween, especially because I have a lot of Halloween cups, but none of them are black. So this is like mostly black with like a little bit of orange. I think it's like the perfect like gothic Halloween mug, and it's light, it's not like too heavy for me, and it's just a perfect size for me. The only thing that I'm looking for now is like a biscuit holder. I don't know, I've had one before and they don't actually work. Like it's like a hole and then you put your biscuit in the hole, but it just falls out for most of it. It doesn't really work. I don't think it's actually, we'll see in the future, but for now this is the best mug that I could find.
Also, she's literally not kidding about the lid thing, because she turned around to me no less than like an hour ago and said, oh my god, I forgot I made tea. Thank God for that lid. Genuinely, she wasn't even joking. She was like, wow, thank God for that lid.
Honestly, if you forget about your tea, this is the perfect cup for you. Also, if you're looking for one yourself, it's called the pumpkin cup with a lid. Also, I've used this a couple of times, washed it. It's good. It's still perfect. So that's really good, because I've had cups in the past where I've washed them and they've chipped straight away. I've had cups that I put hot water in and it cracked straight away.
There are links in the description down below to all the items we talk about in this video, all the homeware stuff and the sweaters. If you want to get your hands on them, be sure to check out the description down below. The rest of the items are in no particular order. We're no longer playing favorites and picking our favorite items in order. We're just going to go through them in the order that we have them here in front of them. And the next one is one that I am absolutely in love with, and that is the Dance Macabre bowl. But yes, I am a sucker for cereal bowls and aesthetic bowls and things like that. And The one thing I didn't have was a really aesthetic cereal bowl, and that has filled that hole so perfectly.
All the bennies.
All the bennies.
So many bennies.
All
Whenever you
of
do
the
it like
bennies.
this, does it look like something's
Like
happening?
a stop motion animation. Yeah, they're all dancing. Like everything else, the bowl is really good quality. It's heavier than I anticipated it to be. It also works perfectly for like popcorn, snacks, crisps and things like that. It is a little larger than your kind of like average cereal bowl. I don't know if you're in America, maybe not. I think American bowls are like slightly bigger, but like in the UK and Ireland, our bowls are slightly smaller for like cereal bowls and stuff. I think if anything, I'd say it's kind of more like a spaghetti bowl, I guess.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, like a spaghetti bowl. It's pretty deep on it.
Pasta.
A pasta bowl, yeah, it is kind of like a pasta bowl size, but not like the shape. But that's perfect for me because I eat like very large servings of cereal, and if I eat a small serving of cereal, I'm gonna have 2 bowls. Whereas this saves me having to get up between my bowls of cereal. I can just have a decently sized bowl of
It
cereal.
doesn't look that big, but it's really big.
Yeah, it's way bigger. Like when you actually start putting things into it, you're like, oh, this is like bigger than I expected. The other day I poured crisps into it, and I'm talking like a share bag of crisps, and nearly the entire bag went into it. And I was like, oh, the art on it is incredibly spooky, very aesthetic, really detailed. I was afraid maybe because like it's a ball, the print wouldn't be like as fine on it, but it is incredibly sharp. So I have been drinking from Boo every morning and eating cereal from the Dance Macabre bowl every day. Again, 10 out of 10 experience, can recommend. Kind of wish we'd gotten more than one of them because it really bothers me not having like sets of stuff, because like if you're gonna have like a meal together, I'm like, oh, I want them to be like in the same bowls. So yes, Dance Macabre bowl, 10 out of 10, absolutely in love with it. I was gonna say we will be using this as the popcorn bowl for our movies, but we did get the Ghostface Scream popcorn holder, so that's gonna be for the popcorn, and this is gonna be for cereal and snacks. Maltesers, yeah, this is a Malteser bowl now.
Next up, we have the Halloween is Everyday coasters.
So true.
Halloween is every day, it's so true. And these will be used every day, and I've been using them. Ow! My hip!
Quick! Someone put on our favorite record. It'll calm her
It wasn't
down.
even my hip, it was my knee.
She gets confused.
How dare I
sometimes
try and
in her old
move in my old age. Anyway, while I'm drinking my tea, my many teas to keep my bones warm, I have been using them. And they're still in perfect condition, even though I've been putting the tea on them and like other stuff. They're my favorite, I love them. They're like it's like a spooky Halloween comic book.
Yeah, it's kind of like vintage Halloween style.
And again, we have the 2 little skeletons, and they're lighting a pumpkin. It's so cute. And then we have the spooky pumpkin boy, and I think like the twigs and stuff.
These are a set of 4. You do get 4 in the set, and you get doubles. You get 2 of the Skelly boys and 2 of the pumpkin boys.
They're really well made, and it's great because you can clean them and they still look good. We've been using them every day, and I'm glad that we've been using them every day, so we can give you like a full review to be like, oh, this stuff is lasting, you know. We've been using them every day and they still look as good as when we got them.
Yeah, I like the finish on them because it's like a real matte finish. It makes them really easy to clean. Like you can pretty much just wipe them clean. Anything I've had like that in the past with that kind of like finish on it has fallen apart like almost kind of immediately. As soon as you put like a slightly damp cloth over it, it starts to kind of like bubble up or like fall apart, whereas these have been keeping incredibly well the entire time. And you can never have enough coasters. Like honestly, you need a lot more. I actually left the other 2 downstairs. I need to bring them up because you need more. Sometimes
I'm what they call a beverage goblin or whatever people are saying it's called, and I need 1 drink for hydration, which is water, 1 for caffeine, which is green tea, 1 for fun, which is bubble tea, vitamin juice.
Vitamin juice.
And the
You'll have smoothies beside you.
well, man.
All at once. Don't lie to the camera. It is all at once.
They're all true except for the bubble tea one.
Next up, we have the Halloween is Everyday placemat sets, because like obviously if we were getting the coasters, we had to get the matching placemats. Look how cute it all goes together. Now originally I was honestly kind of hesitant about these because they were circular, and I was thinking to myself, that is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, because I assumed circular smaller, you know, than the rectangular one. And then they arrived and I was like, okay, never mind. These are perfect because they are so big. They are way bigger than I anticipated them to be. Yeah, if that's anything to go by, they are
Bigger than my head.
they are literally bigger than Lynn's head. They are bigger than my head. They're like 12 inches, and also just obsessed with the art on them. They are so cute.
They're trick-or-treaters.
It's like you said, Halloween comic book vibes. Little trick-or-treaters here running away from the evil sky, skeleton zombie cool. And then they have these pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns chasing them. This is giving me Season of the Witch vibes. This is giving me Tales of the Crypt vibes. I knew you'd love this. Look. Little leaves. There's little fall leaves. Can you believe I found a leaf? These are also a set of 4 similar to the coasters, which is perfect. Again, like the coasters, really easy to clean. They have been lasting. I have been like putting food directly on these and then like cleaning them off with a damn cloth, and it's not making a difference to this design here. I am actually like trying to figure out how these have been printed onto them, because it's pretty much, this is like a solid piece of wooden board with a cork backing on it, and you can see kind of like how thick the wood is on it. Is it printed directly onto the wood? Anything else I've had that's been similar to this, it's been printed on paper. The paper has been placed on the board and then it's been like layered over kind of with something, whereas this feels it's been directly printed onto the board. The quality of the print is also amazing as well. If you look like really close at it, it looks kind of like Lynn was saying, that like all kind of comic book style where it's kind of like dots. But yes, these have been incredibly handy. They are so big so you can carry even more food around on them. You can fit, from my experience, 9 mini donuts on them with room for more. If anyone is getting an image of what my daily diet is like, it's not great. We're not doing great, okay? So yes, absolutely love these, and with the matching coaster sets, they're just so cute and add that extra Halloweeny touch to all of our meals. The last item that we have to talk about in our Haunted Homeware review is the most awkward of all of them to talk about, because you can't really physically show it to you, and it was very hard to film just because it's like black on black. I tried to get a lot of different footage of it and it was pretty difficult, but it is the webbed bedspread. Here is a picture from Killstar's website of what it looks like. It is a gigantic cozy blanket for your bed. It is huge. I think it's 2 meters by 2 meters, taller than me, with a black on black kind of velvety satiny feel on one side with a black on black spiderweb print throughout it. The other side of it is a plush, fluffy, furry like blanket on the other side. So if you're feeling like you want that like comfy, cozy feeling, you can get underneath the like plush.
And then the top is just really soft.
And then the top is just super soft. Or if you want to do it the other way around, you can literally turn it over and then you can have the soft side on the inside, and then the outside is all the plush for you to like put your head on and stuff. I wish I could like hold it up or something, but it is actually right here behind us on the bed, as you can see. Let me try to shine a torch on it and see. Oh, you can see a spider web. I'm gonna zoom in and enhance. Yes, it is a super cozy, super comfy, really big bedspread slash blanket. I would just call it a blanket. I understand what they mean by bedspread, because it's like
it's
you're
huge.
meant to, yeah, it's
That's
so
why.
big that you're meant to like pull it over the top of your bed like we have done here. I always have a bedspread on the end of our bed anyway.
I sleep with 3 blankets.
Lynn sleeps with 3 blankets. Yeah, that's
already before it's winter. So I will need all of this. Thank you, Killstar.
Thank you, Killstar.
I'm a cold.
Thank you, Killstar, for keeping a goth warm in the winter. A poor little cold goth in the winter times. So I have been replacing our regular bedspread at the end, which is honestly, it's seen a lot. It's been through enough.
Seen a lot.
Lynn spilled a candle all over it and everything.
Get candle wax on it that we couldn't get off.
She got candle wax
Don't
on
ask
it
me how. I don't even know.
that I literally couldn't get off. And before you start going off in the comment section, yeah, I tried ironing it off. I tried putting it on like a hot wash cycle to melt the wax on it. I literally tried putting like a hot water bottle on it to melt the wax and get it off it. Nothing worked. So it is seen enough. It needs to be retired, and we have a fantastic replacement now in the form of the webbed bedspread from Killstar. So thank you so much to Killstar, keeping us cozy, comfy and aesthetic throughout the winter. Oh my god, it just dawned on me. I completely forgot about an item. I said it to myself at the start of the video and then entirely forgot, and we were literally about to say goodbye. Lynn has her goodbye ears on. There is an another item we received.
You might have noticed it.
You might have noticed it this entire video, and it is our trick or treat banner up here behind us. I am in love with this. How did I forget?
I think because we've had it up for so long now, we're just so used to it.
Yeah, definitely. We just forgot it was literally there. The trick or treat banner is also from Killstar, part of their Halloween collection. It is super, super cute. The Halloween set wouldn't be the Halloween
Tim Burton.
without this. Yeah, it is. It is very
like
Tim
all the little
Burton-esque.
curves and the little like thing has the individual little cutouts like at the bottom. I love that.
Yeah, every different like lettering of it is on like a different kind of shaped thing. They're all the different colors. The little black and orange furry balls on it, and it is incredibly easy to hang up, because when I first looked at it I thought it was like two separate banners, but it's on one circular piece of string, because I've had banners like this in the past and it's like been separate banners, and trying to get them to hang correctly like this has always been a bit annoying because I kind of constantly have to adjust them. But because these are on one big string, it's incredibly convenient, because you can literally just take it, hang it up, and they hang and drop perfectly with each other. It will be a prominent feature in all of our Halloween set videos this year. This was also really cheap. Definitely worthwhile if you want to add some spooky Halloweeny aesthetic to your crypt. Be sure to pick up one of these. They're very adorable. That is the end of our Haunted Homeware review. Honestly, thoughts overall, I am kind of in love with everything that we got. Nothing disappointed me. Every single item I was very happy with. To be honest, the majority of them surprised me even more so than I expected. I thought maybe one or two things I wouldn't be like crazy about, and then they came and I was like, oh, these are actually even better than I thought. Mugs, clear winners here. As I said, we're mug people. We drink a lot of hot beverages. We live in a cold country, so very pleased with them. The jumpers, I mean, just in love with this.
Yeah, thank you so much to Killstar for helping us have a spooky season, because it's helped us a lot actually feel like it's the Halloween season, because we haven't been doing too much. We're trying to do as much as we can, but like it's helped us just like watching movies and having spooky treats and being able to drink out of spooky cups and having balls and all of this. Like it's definitely helped. Even the jumpers, like it's just helped us get in the spooky like feeling.
But yes, thank you so much to Killstar for sending us these items for us to review for you all. If you want to get any of the items from this video, be sure to check out the links in the description down below. Get yourself some cool Halloween threads for the spooky season, or pick yourself up some cool Haunted Homeware for the Halloween season, just to give yourself that extra little spooky season feeling. And don't forget that this stuff all year round is absolutely perfect. We constantly use our Halloween stuff year round just to keep that spooky season vibes in our hearts. Let us know in the comment section down below what your favorite item from this review video was, or if you own any of the items, be sure to let us know in the comment sections down below how in love with them you are. Also, massive shout out to all of our members over on Patreon for helping to support the channel. And just a reminder that we are doing our Halloween cards this year, same as last year. So if you pledge $10 or more on our Patreon during the month of October, you get a personalized Halloween card from Lynn and I, sent physically via the airmail to you. So if you want to get your hands on a personalized Halloween card and get in the spooky season spirit, and also help support the channel here and help us to keep making videos, check out the link to our Patreon in the description down below. We hope that you enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, as it helps us out a lot. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, and until next time, see you in your nightmares.